Hi there, and welcome to another one of my video reviews of, in this case, it's the Wingnut wings Sopwith triplane of Raymond Collishaw. Now, Raymond Collishaw was a Canadian. He was in the Royal Naval Air Service, so he actually didn't have the usual route into the Royal Flying Corps or the Royal Air Force as it became later. But he was an absolute ace. He was accredited with an estimated 81 aerial victories, which put him actually technically ahead of the Red Baron. But there was some argument about how the timing and whether these were recorded properly at the time. So the Red Baron is officially, I think, credited as having the higher number. But anyway, this guy was an absolute World War I fighter ace of the first water. So anyway, let's have a look at the kit. I haven't seen it before, I've never opened it. It's another beautiful Wingnut wings engineering masterpiece, I'm sure. But this is an interesting plane because obviously it's a triplane. So this is really intended to compete with the Fokker triplane, which the Red Baron himself had. So let's have a look. First of all, we've got on the side, we've got some of the schemes. I'll just zoom you in. We have some schemes for the optional painting, and there's a picture of Mr. Collishaw there. He's the most successful Canadian pilot of all time, by the way. He's a fighter pilot, I understand. Yeah, nice scheme. Nice scheme. Just come out a bit. Let's have a look at what we got in the box. So, first of all, some clear parts. Mainly lights. A little bit of a screen. Not an aircraft I'm terribly familiar with. Beautifully formed parts, very clear, no flash. The wheels. Now these look very familiar, they're a bit like the, yeah. Okay, it actually says on the sprue, 1/32 Clerget. Well, that's the Sopwith camel. Obviously it shares parts with the camel, and it's the wheels, so that's to be understood engine parts. It's almost like a three-winged camel, really. That's what we have here. So, just to prove my point actually about the parts. Okay, so it's not my imagination. This one says 1/32 scale Sopwith pup sprue. So again, it shares a lot of parts with the pup and the camel. So we've got camel, pup. We've got the tail plane, got the wheels, the seat. Not the most comfortable looking seat that I've ever seen, if we're really honest about it. Is it? Okay. You'll understand because these Wingnut wings kits may become rare. This is the reason I'm not taking them out of the bag. So sorry to be a bit of a party pooper, but it's probably a good idea to leave them as they are. What does this one say? Sopwith triplane. So now we've got some unique parts, including the propellers. And we've got a sort of a straight blade and like a feathered arcing blade, more like a scimitar style. And then we've got all the engine covers, access panels on the side of the engine. All looks beautiful. Again, no flash, no problems. And then we've got the wings. Beautiful stressed effect. But you can make this out on that leading edge. Look at this, superb, very heavily stressed, looks so real, doesn't look like plastic at all. That's nice. Mr. Collishaw, by the way, he survived the war, and I say he was the most successful British and certainly most successful Canadian pilot ever, most successful British pilot of World War I, and he went on to live a long and happy life, and he died in 1976. So he was clearly very, very good at air warfare because, many of his other colleagues didn't make it through. We've got again some remarkable stress skin here. I'm going to have to bring you right back in again for this one. Let's just have a good look at this. The stressing there. You see it? Amazing, beautifully done. And they've got all these fine wires and levers and little rods, connecting rods, control rods. Good. And then we have Mr. Collishaw himself. And a rather nice a resin figure. Looks absolutely brilliant. You can see his face there, smiling Raymond Collishaw. Well, he's got every reason to smile, hasn't he? Yeah, he makes it through the war, right to the mid-70s. Now I'm going to zoom out because we're going to have a good old look at this. Our beautiful Wingnut Wings instruction leaflet, which are always a thing of beauty. Now then, again, clearly shows which parts you do and do not use. So we've got, yeah, alternative tail planes. Yeah, it's a narrower tail plane on this aircraft. The Pup and the Camel with a wider tail plane. And we've got some fantastic detail on the seat. I mean, it looks like it looks like the sort of chair you'd sit on in a pub. Not really yeah, not a fighter plane seat, but I guess this is the very, very early days of aerial warfare. Look at the detail, shows the instruments and all the research that's been done on the real aircraft here. That's just amazing. Trim wheels, control levers, throttles, Lewis guns. Wings and the struts. Oh dear, one here has had a little bit of a mishap, I think. Ailerons. Three, plus they've got 3 ailerons on every wing. Gosh, it must have been incredibly manoeuvrable. I mean, you've got so much lift and so much control surface area on something so small and light. It must be really easy to control for an experienced pilot anyway. Showing the different propeller styles, how to angle your Sopwith triplane undercarriage. Then the dreaded rigging. Ooh. And how to, here we go, how to model Raymond Collishaw himself. He's Royal Naval Air Service. Looks like a Navy officer, doesn't he? We've got the markings, and at the end we've got the final photos of the aircraft. It's a very imposing looking plane actually. And all the credits to the people at Wingnut who have made this incredible production really. Well, what can you say, it's another masterpiece, isn't it? Got some decals here, let's have a quick look at those. Decals and stencils. We'll start with a bit of photo etch first. Decals and stencils. They're not going to be a problem. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, that's just going to be so fun to build, I think, and such a beautiful thing. Wow. What can you say? It's the same thing, isn't it? Again, you know, just like with the DH2 for Lano Hawker. They're masterpieces, aren't they? It makes me quite sad, you know. Again, I'm not speculating about Wingnut Wings' future or what's exactly is happening with them because I'm not entirely sure, but you know, these people deserve to survive. They've produced the best model kit of all time. It's a shame for me that they didn't perhaps expand their range and do more than just World War One. I think if they'd have had a core of World War One and made that their niche, their specialty, that was fine. But I think that they obviously they decided to branch out into the Lancaster, which was go from one extreme to the other, isn't it? It's a quantum leap, and it looks amazing, you know. But whether it'll come to fruition, we don't know. But maybe a Spitfire or a Mustang or something, or a Messerschmitt 109, if they'd have done that, absolutely beautiful, wouldn't it? Or maybe something more interesting, like, I don't know, an Aerocobra or something a bit different. Or a Stuka. I bet that if they did a Stuka, even if it was 1/48 scale, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, we're speculating, but hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, tick the box, ring the bell to see more videos that will be coming soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you all stay safe, and thanks for joining me. I hope to see you all again very, very soon. In the meantime, take care. Bye for now.